In this video, we'll review the steps to adding a Contact Us section image. The Contact Us section will show up on the home page as well as all of the subpages in your site. So this section here, we're going to show you how to add Facebook, YouTube, social media badges, and custom images if you like. So you'll see that in this section you have the Contact Us section and two custom buttons below the Contact Us. On the home page it shows up a little bit larger, so you can see that the contact information is the same, and the information, the text information, the link, and the buttons are all drawing from the same resources to show both on the home page as well as the sub pages. So let's go ahead and walk through the steps to adding Contact Us section badges and buttons. So if you've just logged into the site, you'll be in the overview section. The first thing you'll need to do is click on the About Us, the About Site section, and then you're going to click on the Site Images plus Files button. So the first thing you'll need to do is to add a custom button. You'll need to upload the button to the Site Images plus Files section. So once you've created the button and you're ready to upload it, you can go ahead here, click on Browse, and you'll need to find the button that you'll be using. For instance, this one that we've created, and the ones that we've created that work well in terms of size, they fit well both in the home page and the subsections. These buttons are 236 pixels by 50 pixels. So I'm not going to upload this one just because we already have those uploaded. So I'm going to cancel this. But just so you know, the first step you would need to do to uploading a custom button is to add it to the Site Images plus Files section, upload it to that section, and then it will be available for you as a resource to add to the contact section, and actually into any page you can add it once you have it uploaded to the Site Images plus Files tab under the About Site section. So let's go ahead and look at where we can use that for the contact section, both on the home page and the sub pages. So if you click on the Contact Information tab, and you'll notice that there are a number of badges, social media badges that we have built in that you can use right out of the box, and you don't need to upload anything. All you need to do is reference them correctly. So for instance, in our case, let's go ahead and say let's add a YouTube button to the home page, or to the contact section I should say, of this site. So I'm going to just copy the badge ID or reference, and all it is capital YT between two curly brackets, and I'm going to go down to the section here, to the Contact Us section, where I have already put the contact information, and I have the two custom buttons here, which we'll review the steps to how those work as well in a second. But just to show you how the YouTube badge works, I just add that there. If we scroll down to the preview section, you'll notice the YouTube badge is now there. I'm going to save my changes, and if I go to the live preview and I refresh, I now have the YouTube button down at below the two custom buttons that we've created. So that's the basically the steps to adding the out-of-the-box social media icons. Basically all you need to do is reference the their code, their reference ID code, and they're very simple to remember, or you can always come back to this section under the About Site Contact Information section. You can come back to reference how to use these. So let's actually go ahead, because all we did now was add the image itself. So let's go ahead and add a link so that we know, so that we can actually take the person somewhere when they click on YouTube. So I'm going to, in the editor section, I'm going to select the YouTube code, and I am going to the add a link, insert a link button, and once this is selected, you'll want to click on that, and then it's going to ask you what the web address that you want to link to when the person clicks on the YouTube button. So I'm just going to use http youtube.com address just as a default, so that just to demonstrate how this would work. So I'm going to click on Insert Link, and you'll notice it adds the code. Now, once you've used the editor for a while, you'll be able to just write these in, but you can always reference the buttons as well. So now what I've done here is added the link to youtube.com to the YouTube badge. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And the badge itself will not change. This is in the preview. But I'm going to go now to the preview section. I'm going to refresh the page, and I can now hover over this YouTube button, and you'll notice if I click on that, it takes me to YouTube. So let me go back to the preview section, and let's go back to the editor. So now that you've seen how to edit the default badges that are included here, again, all you need to do is reference their code in the editor, and then you can select them and click on the link, and you can add a link to it. So for now, I'm going to remove this because I don't really need it on the pages. So the next thing I wanted to review quickly, it's a very similar process, but as opposed to referencing the existing social media badges, you can go in and insert your custom buttons if you like, and all you need to do there is select a section of the in the editor where you want to add the button, and go to the Insert Image button at the top of the editor. Click on Insert Image, and you can upload an image. You can choose to upload the image here, or in our case, since we had already uploaded them to the other section, I'm going to select say this little Facebook Contact Us image. And again, any image you upload here is available, but you'll need to resize it so that it'll fit in the appropriate section. So what I just did there is just to add the little Contact Us section, the little Contact Us image that that we're just using as a demonstration here. You'll notice it populates into the preview. Once it looks the way you want it to, you can save changes. And actually, let's go ahead and just walk through the step of adding a link to that custom image as well, just so we get the whole effect. So I'm going to select the Insert Link button, and I'm going to just type in http://fiu.edu, and again, that can be anywhere. That web address can point to anywhere. So I'm going to insert link. You'll notice it wraps the inserted image code with a link code, and I'm going to save that as well. Let me scroll down here, click Save Changes, and you'll notice it tells me that my page has been updated. So let's go back to the preview section. I'm going to refresh, and in the preview section, you'll notice now that the little contact custom button that we had just inserted there, and it will link you to the FIU homepage as I had specified in the editor. So again, I'm going to go to the homepage, and again, you'll notice that little custom button shows up on the home page as well as the sub pages, and works the same way on each one of them as far as linking and so forth. So now you have custom buttons that you can use on your Contact Us sections on the home page and the sub pages, and you can also use the default social media icons just by referencing their code and pasting them or typing them into the editor, and it's as simple as that. And that's all you need to know for adding badges and custom buttons to the Contact Us section.